We've hit the Federal Reserve's inflation target, so there's no reason to delay these rate cuts anymore. That's the opinion of one expert from Moody's. I'm Stephanie, your favorite Los Angeles realtor and ex-Wall Streeter, bringing you this week's LA real estate market update. So this expert from Moody's is basically saying if you strip out housing, because it's really hard to measure, that inflation on everything else that we buy has slowed down and it is where the Fed wants to see it. So why delay the interest rate cuts anymore? Which sounds good in theory, but we'll see what the Fed thinks. We have a meeting coming up this week, and while they're highly unlikely to do anything at the meeting, they can give some sort of verbiage indicating what they might do in the future. And that can move markets, because remember, we don't actually need the Federal Reserve to lower their rate in order for mortgage rates to come down. With respect to actual real estate activity, we have been seeing an historically high escrow cancellation rate, which meaning buyers are backing out of deals. Which I think goes back to the theme about buyers being very picky if they're going to have to pay these higher interest rates. You know, what we're seeing in this market, as I've said the last few weeks, some houses go in bidding wars the first weekend, some are sitting for 60, 80 days. But then there's some that's sitting for 60 days and you ultimately get a bidding war and go over asking. So there's no rhyme or reason, but I think by and large, buyers have been slowing down and they are being much more particular, even if it's the slightest little quirk on a property. I know I sound like a broken record, but it really all comes down to price. Even if you're priced at the exact perfect market value, it might sit. We are seeing agents and sellers getting really drastic and pricing $100,000, $200,000 under the appropriate market value just to gain that crazy interest and get it into escrow quickly. It's not an easy market to participate in, so make sure that you're working with a realtor that you trust to navigate you through this journey.